Right now, billions of physical sensors, vehicles, and appliances are communicating across the globe. This is the Internet of Things, or IoT, a massive network where hardware constantly exchanges data without human intervention. Yet, for all this instant connectivity, these devices share a glaring flaw. They can send terabytes of information in seconds, but they cannot spend a single cent. Economically, they are paralyzed. Consider a neighborhood smart meter. If a house generates a surplus of solar power, the meter detects it instantly, but it mathematically cannot sell 5 cents worth of that excess energy directly to the house next door. The barrier is the traditional financial infrastructure. Networks like Visa or SWIFT rely on flat fee structures and intermediary banks. If a transaction is only worth a fraction of a penny, a standard 30-cent processing fee consumes the entire profit margin. Because they cannot process these microtransactions, physical assets remain idle. They wait for manual human invoicing at the end of the month, or remain tethered to rigid, inefficient subscription models that ignore actual usage. We have built a world of lightning-fast physical infrastructure, but it operates on a human-speed financial system. Without the ability for machines to pay each other directly, the real-world economy leaves vast efficiency gains on the table. Solving this requires a look at the internal mechanics that allow a piece of hardware to spend money on its own. This is the Machine Payments Protocol, a communication layer replacing the human in the loop with a direct financial handshake between hardware. Before transferring value, the protocol establishes identity. Each device acts as a programmable smart account, cryptographically confirming authorization. This is machine-to-machine identity. Once identity is established, the machine needs the logic to execute the deal. Take a shipping pallet carrying temperature-sensitive medicine across a supply chain. An embedded AI model, utilizing high-throughput reasoning architectures like NVIDIA's Nemotron 3, monitors the pallet's internal thermometer. If the cooling unit fails, the AI detects the temperature spike in real time. The AI logs the error, calculates the exact financial damage, and executes a penalty payment from the digital insurance fund, completely without a human claims adjuster. Integrating identity protocols and reasoning algorithms directly into the hardware allows passive objects to manage their own operational budget and financial risks. But even with a verified identity and AI logic, the machine still faces the high banking fees that make small payments impossible. Compare settlement structures. Left, traditional transactions route through central fee-extracting hubs. Right, distributed ledger technology uses math to bypass middlemen. Feeless webs like IOTA or Layer 2 Lightning networks process off-chain micropayments for near-zero costs, allowing packets to surge directly between nodes. With these networks, a mobile device can bypass a flat monthly telecom contract. Instead, it autonomously pays for 5G bandwidth by the individual kilobyte, exactly as it is consumed. This is standardized by the X402 protocol. The X402 protocol is a framework that allows stablecoin payments, digital currency pegged to the US dollar, to be embedded directly into standard Internet HTTP requests. By removing the friction of settlement fees, distributed ledgers support a high-volume microeconomy that traditional banking cannot sustain. The unified Sigma platform provides the architecture where these individual machine interactions converge into a global network. Within this framework, physical infrastructure is digitized through real-world asset tokenization. A solar grid in Lagos, for example, can be funded by international investors who hold digital tokens representing a share of the grid. Because the solar grid uses machine payment protocols, the instant it generates energy and is paid by a local user, that revenue is settled in altcoin, the platform's native currency. This value is then continuously streamed to the investor's wallets second by second. This eliminates the delay of monthly dividend checks, replacing them with a constant flow of capital. This shifts the economy from a system of human-approved transactions to an environment processing thousands of machine-executed payments per minute. This high transaction velocity powers the platform's deflationary model. Every machine-to-machine payment triggers a microburn, permanently destroying a tiny fraction of altcoin and reducing the total supply as network activity increases. By integrating identity with AI logic and frictionless settlement into a single stack, machine payment protocols transform the physical world into a self-sustaining, hyper-efficient economic engine.